You're not here by accident. Chosen one, have you ever met someone who just seems to have it all together, who radiates confidence, resilience, and an energy that pulls you in without them even trying? That's the power of the chosen ones. They walk through life not with a sense of entitlement, but with a quiet confidence and inner strength that inspires everyone around them. But here's the thing, this magnetic pull isn't about luck, charm, or superficial trends. It's about a deeper connection to something greater than themselves, a force that shapes their every move. And you can tap into that same power. Yes, it's not just for a select few. The secret lies in understanding how these individuals navigate life's challenges and tap into their hidden strengths, all while staying true to who they are. Curious? Let's dive in. The chosen ones exude a magnetic energy that defies simple explanation. It's felt rather than seen. It's not about beauty or keeping up with trends, but stems from their authenticity. Have you ever noticed how certain individuals walk into a room, and without saying a word, they draw everyone's attention? This allure isn't forced, it's their natural aura at work, a reflection of their inner transformation and alignment with who they truly are. This magnetism is more than charm, it's a subtle energy that influences without demanding. Imagine someone who speaks with quiet confidence, who doesn't need flashy gestures to be heard. Their energy is steady, unshaken by external chaos, and people can't help but gravitate toward that sense of calm. If you want to cultivate this energy, start by focusing on your inner self. Journaling, meditation, or even practicing mindful breathing can help align your internal world with the external. Interestingly, this magnetic pull often transcends logic. People are inexplicably drawn to the healing power radiating from the chosen ones, sensing safety and authenticity in their presence. It's the kind of energy that encourages trust, even without words. Think of a friend whose company feels like a sanctuary, where you can breathe freely and leave the weight of the world behind. That's what makes this energy so profound. But here's where the magic deepens. This magnetism has ripple effects. It awakens something in others, a reminder of their own potential for inner transformation. When you're around someone like this, you can't help but feel inspired. That quiet mystery they carry stirs curiosity, making people yearn to understand how they became so grounded. And, as their energy pulls you in, you might just find yourself compelled to uncover your own. The chosen ones stand out because they remain unwaveringly true to themselves, even when the world pressures them to conform. In a society obsessed with trends and appearances, their confidence is like a breath of fresh air. They don't follow the crowd, instead, they walk their unique path, unapologetically. This resilience inspires others, as it shows that being genuine is far more powerful than fitting in. Picture someone who wears their quirks proudly. How liberating it feels to witness such self-assurance. Authenticity like this is rare because it demands courage. The chosen ones refuse to trade their values for temporary approval, and this makes them magnetic. Think of those moments when you've admired someone for speaking up in a room full of silent agreement, or for embracing their flaws openly. To embody this, begin small. Practice saying no when it feels right, or pursue hobbies that truly spark joy, no matter how unconventional they seem. Confidence grows when you honor who you are. True authenticity is unshakable even in the face of criticism. The chosen ones know that not everyone will understand or appreciate their uniqueness, and they're okay with that. They've built resilience through their inner transformation, learning to value their truth over external validation. Think of how liberating it feels to no longer seek approval from everyone. It's a healing power that shifts your energy and draws the right people into your life. Moreover, their authenticity becomes a quiet rebellion against superficiality. When they choose depth over pretense, they create an environment that feels safe for others to do the same. It's like a ripple effect. One person standing in their truth gives others permission to explore their own. And that is where the real magic happens, when authenticity not only inspires but transforms the world around it, paving the way for a heightened sense of intuition. The chosen ones possess an almost supernatural ability to tap into the emotions and needs of others, often before they even express them. It's as if their energy vibrates at a frequency that allows them to pick up on the subtle cues that most miss. This heightened intuition is not a superpower but a deep connection to the present moment and the people around them. They sense when someone is in pain or joy, and without saying a word, their presence can offer comfort. Imagine the person who walks into a room and immediately knows if someone needs a listening ear or a comforting word. That's intuition at its finest. What makes this gift even more profound is the empathy that accompanies it. Chosen ones don't just observe emotions, they feel them deeply, creating an immediate bond of trust. It's like the energy between them and others becomes clear, without the need for explanations. To nurture this gift, start by practicing active listening. Really tune into the emotions of those around you, without judgment or distraction. This will help you connect to your own inner wisdom and, in turn, respond to others in a way that feels both natural and profound. This intuitive ability doesn't just help in personal relationships, it extends to the broader world. The chosen ones can sense the pulse of the collective, feeling shifts in the atmosphere, whether it's a societal mood or an emerging trend. Their heightened awareness guides them through life with a sense of knowing that others often struggle to grasp. So, if you ever find yourself wondering how they seem to get it, it's simply because they've learned to trust their intuition. This connection will naturally open the doors to effortless boundary setting as they navigate the energies of those around them. The chosen ones just know things. It's like they have a built-in radar that picks up on the feelings and needs of others, even before anyone says anything. It's not magic, just a deep awareness of the world around them. Ever been in a room with someone who can immediately tell you're off, even if you're trying to hide it? That's intuition at work. It's all about picking up on vibes and energy, not just what's said out loud. This gift isn't about being a mind reader, it's more like tuning into the unspoken things in life. The chosen ones can sense when something feels off or when someone needs a little support, even if they're not asking for it. Want to tap into your own intuition? Start by paying attention to your gut feelings and little hunches. Sometimes, just sitting quietly for a few minutes and listening to your own energy can give you answers you didn't even know you were looking for. Trust it. The chosen ones don't need to make a big deal out of setting boundaries, they just have this quiet confidence that people pick up on. It's like they don't even have to say much, and yet everyone respects their space. You know those people who can just say no and make it feel completely natural? No guilt, no explanation, just this is my limit. It's not about being rude, it's about having enough self-respect to protect their energy. What's amazing is how effortless it looks. The chosen ones don't argue or get dramatic about their boundaries. They just are. It's almost like their vibe says it all. Have you ever been around someone who can just stand firm without saying a word? That's the kind of energy we're talking about. If you want to get better at this, start small. Practice saying no when you need to, even for the little things. The more you honor your own boundaries, the easier it gets to set them with others. And here's the kicker, when you set boundaries, it doesn't mean you're pushing people away. It actually creates more space for what matters to you. It's like cleaning up your space so you can focus on the stuff that really makes you happy. The more you set those boundaries, the more you'll notice people respecting your energy, and you'll naturally attract others who do the same. It's wild how when you start setting clear boundaries, things just seem to fall into place. You'll notice that the people around you begin to respect your time and energy in ways you didn't expect. It's like a shift happens in the dynamic. You no longer have to explain yourself every time you say no or need a break. Instead, people start to get the vibe that your peace is non-negotiable. And that respect you get? It creates space for deeper, more meaningful connections. The cool thing is, the more you practice this, the more effortless it becomes. You stop feeling the need to justify your actions, and you start focusing more on what you need to thrive. So, Don't be afraid to take those moments for yourself, even if it's just stepping away from a conversation or saying no to a plan. Over time, you'll realize that setting boundaries isn't about cutting people off. It's about keeping your energy intact and creating room for the things that bring you joy and growth. It's crazy how when you're doing the inner work, it starts to show on the outside. You ever notice someone who's been through a lot of growth and healing, and they just seem to radiate something different? It's not about looking perfect or following trends, it's the energy they carry. That calm confidence, that inner peace, it starts to shine through without them even trying. It's like they've tapped into something deeper, and you can feel it when you're around them. The cool thing is, this transformation isn't always obvious at first. It's a gradual shift, but over time, you'll see that they just seem more grounded, more present. You can't fake that kind of energy. It's like they've become so comfortable in their own skin that their physical presence reflects that confidence. If you're on a path of growth, don't be surprised if, little by little, you start noticing a change in how you carry yourself. That inner work you're doing, it will eventually make you glow in a way that's impossible to miss. What's wild is that when you start feeling this inner transformation, people begin to pick up on it without you even saying a word. They'll notice that you just seem different, not in an obvious way, but there's a certain calmness or strength in your energy. It's almost magnetic. And here's the thing, when you're radiating that energy, you attract people who are on a similar wavelength. It's like you've become a beacon for the right kind of energy and connections. It's not about forcing it. The more you embrace your own healing and growth, the more effortless it becomes. You stop worrying about how you look or what others think because your confidence is rooted in something deeper. It's that quiet, powerful transformation that leaves a lasting impact on everyone around you. Keep doing the work, and you'll find that the way you carry yourself will speak volumes without you ever needing to say anything. Chosen ones have this incredible ability to make others feel understood, seen, and heard, like they just get it. It's like they have a superpower when it comes to empathy. When someone's going through a rough time or feeling lost, these people can step in and create an environment where healing begins, even without saying much. They don't need to have all the answers, they just show up with their presence, making others feel at ease. If you've ever been around someone who has that effect, you know how powerful it can be. The magic happens because they genuinely care. Empathy isn't about fixing the problem, it's about holding space for someone to process their feelings. And that right there can be incredibly healing. If you want to cultivate this kind of healing energy, start by simply listening. Don't jump to offer solutions, just be there. Sometimes, just holding space for someone to express what they're feeling can be the most healing thing you can do. It's about connecting with their pain without trying to take it away, just acknowledging it with love and understanding. What makes this healing even more powerful is that it's not limited to big gestures. A simple, thoughtful conversation or a moment of shared silence can leave someone feeling lighter. Empathy doesn't have to be grand. In fact, it's often the small, quiet moments that have the most impact. The more you nurture this skill, the more you'll find that you have the ability to lift others up simply by being present. Your energy will help others find their own sense of peace, and that's the real power of empathy. What's truly amazing about empathy is that it doesn't just heal others, it also heals you. When you allow yourself to fully connect with someone's emotions and be there for them, it creates a ripple effect of healing. It's like you both go through this quiet, transformative moment together. The chosen ones know this well. By offering their presence and understanding, they also open the door for their own healing. It's a constant exchange of energy that leaves both parties feeling lighter and more at peace. The best part? Empathy is something you can cultivate in everyday moments. You don't need to be a therapist or a guru to make a difference in someone's life. Simply being a good listener, offering a comforting word, or even just sitting beside someone during tough times can be incredibly powerful. When you show up for others in this way, your own energy shifts. You'll notice that you not only help others heal, but also strengthen your own resilience in the process. It's a beautiful cycle that continues to expand as you nurture this gift. The chosen ones have this laser focus on what truly matters to them, and it's not about chasing likes or external validation. Their energy is rooted in a deeper sense of purpose. They don't waste time worrying about fitting into the latest trends or being part of the in crowd. Instead, they're driven by something bigger, their mission, their passion, or the impact they want to have on the world. This clarity gives them a magnetic quality. People are drawn to that genuine, unapologetic pursuit of what matters. And it's not about fame or fortune, it's about doing what feels right on a soul level. This sense of purpose becomes the guiding force behind every decision they make. It doesn't matter if others understand or agree with their path because they're not seeking approval, they're seeking fulfillment. You can start cultivating this by paying attention to what lights you up, not what others think you should be doing. When you align with your own purpose, it doesn't just bring you joy, it also attracts people who resonate with your energy. In a world obsessed with popularity, choosing purpose over it is a quiet but powerful rebellion. And what's incredible is that once you start living with purpose, everything shifts. You begin to notice that the people around you start respecting you more, not because you're trying to prove anything, but because they see the authenticity and drive in your actions. You stop being pulled by the opinions of others and start living in alignment with your true self. That's when the real magic happens, when you choose your purpose over popularity. When you start focusing on your purpose over popularity, things begin to change in subtle yet powerful ways. The need for validation from others fades into the background, and instead, you find yourself gaining strength from your own internal compass. You'll notice you're not as affected by the highs and lows of others' opinions. Instead, you'll feel a deep satisfaction that comes from knowing you're on your own path, not trying to measure up to someone else's. This shift creates a sense of calm and focus, and people naturally start to take notice of that confidence. What's even more powerful is that this kind of purpose-driven energy is contagious. When you're walking your own path with authenticity, you start to inspire others to do the same. It becomes a ripple effect. By choosing to lead with purpose, you give others permission to let go of the superficial and pursue what truly matters to them. You may not be trying to make a big impact, but by staying true to yourself, you'll be amazed at the way it influences those around you. In the end, it's not about being the loudest or the most popular, it's about being the most real version of yourself. The chosen ones possess this quiet, almost unshakable strength, especially when life throws its toughest challenges their way. It's not the type of resilience that's loud or dramatic, it's more of an inner strength that allows them to weather storms without falling apart. People around them might not even fully realize what they're going through, but their energy remains calm, steady, and full of hope. It's the type of resilience that says, "I'll get through this, and I'll come out stronger." This calm strength doesn't demand attention, it just is, and it's magnetic. What's amazing about this kind of resilience is that it's often built over time. The chosen ones don't just wake up one day with this inner fortitude, they've been through enough to know that the tough moments won't last forever. And because they've survived hard times before, they don't waste energy dwelling on the difficulty. Instead, they focus on the lesson, the growth, and the clarity that comes with overcoming adversity. It's about getting back up after falling down and not being afraid to try again. If you're feeling stuck or overwhelmed, remember that every challenge is just another step in building that inner resilience. The more you embrace life's ups and downs as opportunities to grow, the stronger your own resilience becomes. It's not about avoiding hardship, it's about how you respond to it. When you stop resisting the tough moments and start leaning into them, you'll find your strength in places you didn't even know existed. That quiet, resilient spirit within you will rise to the surface, and you'll start to see just how much power you have to get through anything life throws your way. What's truly remarkable about this resilient spirit is how it radiates an energy that inspires those around it. The chosen ones don't need to talk about their struggles, they let their actions speak for them. Others see how they rise time and time again and are naturally drawn to that strength. It's almost like witnessing a light that refuses to dim, no matter how dark it gets. This unwavering energy has a way of helping others feel like they, too, can get through their own hardships. It becomes a silent invitation for others to embrace their own resilience, to see that strength can be found in the most unexpected places. And here's the thing, resilience doesn't mean you won't feel hurt or disappointment. It simply means you learn how to bounce back and keep going. The chosen ones know that feeling down is part of being human, but they also understand that these moments are temporary. The key is not staying stuck in the struggle, but moving through it with purpose and clarity. When life tests you, remember it's a chance to grow stronger. Don't shy away from the tough moments. Instead, embrace them as opportunities to cultivate your own resilient spirit. Forgiveness isn't about letting others off the hook, it's about freeing yourself. The chosen ones understand this deeply. They know that holding on to grudges only weighs them down, blocking the flow of their energy. When they forgive, they're not excusing bad behavior, they're choosing to release the emotional burden, letting go of resentment so their own spirit can heal. It's an act of profound inner strength, not weakness. By forgiving, they regain their power, refusing to let negativity control their energy or outlook. This act of compassion is a quiet, transformative force that shifts the entire dynamic of any situation. What's often overlooked is how forgiveness transforms the one doing the forgiving. It doesn't just heal relationships, it heals the person who chooses to forgive. It opens up space in their heart and mind for growth, peace, and new possibilities. When the chosen ones forgive, it's like they're reclaiming a part of themselves that had been held captive by pain or anger. And as they heal, they become more resilient, more radiant. This inner peace that forgiveness brings becomes a beacon of light to others, showing them that healing is possible. It's a gift you give to yourself and ultimately, to the world. The strength in forgiveness is truly transformative. It doesn't mean forgetting what happened, but rather choosing to release the hold those past hurts have on you. For the chosen ones, this process is part of their inner evolution. They know that to step into their highest potential, they must let go of the emotional baggage that weighs them down. In doing so, they free up their energy to be spent on what truly matters: growth, love, and healing. Their ability to forgive, even when it's difficult, becomes a powerful reflection of their inner peace and resilience. Forgiveness doesn't just lighten your heart, it shifts your whole energy. When the chosen ones forgive, they exude an aura of grace and wisdom that radiates outward. This energy is contagious. The act of forgiveness shows others that healing is possible, that they, too, can break free from the past and move forward. So, it's not just a personal act, it's a collective one. Every time you forgive, you help lift the collective vibration, contributing to a world filled with more peace, love, and understanding. Forgiveness, when seen through this lens, becomes one of the most potent tools in spiritual growth. The chosen ones have a deep, intuitive connection with nature that goes beyond simply appreciating its beauty. Their energy aligns with the natural world, and they understand the subtle, healing power that nature offers. Whether it's the rhythm of the seasons, the stillness of a forest, or the vastness of the sky, they feel a deep sense of belonging in the grand scheme of things. This connection fuels their own inner transformation, helping them stay grounded and centered, no matter how chaotic life may get. It's as if they tap into the universal flow of energy, gaining wisdom from the earth and the stars. Spending time in nature is more than just a break from daily life for them, it's a sacred practice. Nature becomes their teacher, showing them lessons of resilience, patience, and balance. The chosen ones know that the universe has a way of guiding them through the quiet whispers of the wind or the stillness of a mountain peak. And in return, they honor this connection by living with greater awareness and gratitude. If you want to tap into this energy, start by spending more time in nature, even if it's just a walk in the park. Pay attention to how it makes you feel, and allow yourself to connect with the life force that flows all around you. When the chosen ones connect with nature, it's as if they're tuning into a universal frequency. It's not just about the sights or sounds, it's about feeling the pulse of the earth and the energy of the cosmos. They recognize that every leaf, every breeze, and every wave carries wisdom, reminding them that they are part of something far greater than themselves. This understanding brings a sense of peace and purpose that transcends any material concerns. It's a reminder that all things are interconnected, and when they align their energy with the flow of the universe, life feels more effortless. This connection is also an anchor. In a world full of distractions and noise, nature offers a refuge where the chosen ones can reconnect with their inner selves. Whether it's through meditation, a quiet walk, or simply sitting under the stars, they find clarity in the stillness. This grounding energy nurtures their sense of purpose and resilience, helping them stay focused on what truly matters. To embrace this connection, begin to step outside with intention. Observe the small details, breathe deeply, and allow nature's rhythm to ground you. Over time, you'll start to feel the same flow, becoming more attuned to the universe's quiet guidance. It's time to apply what you've learned and step into your own power. Imagine the impact you could have if you embrace the inner strength, confidence, and connection that the chosen ones embody. Are you ready to face life's challenges with resilience and grace? The path is yours to walk, and it starts with embracing the energy and wisdom within you. So, what will you do today to begin your transformation? Drop a comment below, let's start the conversation. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications, so you can continue learning how to tap into this power and unlock your fullest potential. Let's grow together.